I've had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear.
Hello, compadres, and welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. On tonight's show, Dr. Gillian McKeith's here. Tell us what you eat, Gillian. Lovely to have you with us there. She's here to explain why some of the housemates are piled on the pounds. The Slick Man's here. Talking to him later on as well. And, of course, don't leave me hanging there, Vic. Worrying them for a second. And we're finding out who's cracked the code, finally, in the Big Brother title sequence in Big Brother's best ever competition. But we kick off, as we always do, with Little Brother's big news. Stu, indeed. We all suspected that having another woman attached to Stu's arm would rile Michelle. But it seems she's not keen for him to do anything without her. Take a look at this.
I'll be in and I'll come do the washing up and the shake.
No. There's some more credit if you guys want. So, like, I'm going to red.
Don't take him away again. All you do is take him on cleaning missions.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
15
You take him on cleaning missions all the time. See his poor little face. Going, no, I don't want to go on a cleaning mission.
Well.
Just want to stress, we're not trying to be anti-Michelle. She keeps coming out with these every single day. Moments later, conversation turned to something much more important. Michelle and Michelle quiz the boys on the finer points of being a man, so to speak.
Is it difficult to aim with a willy?
It must be. It must be.
No, do you know what it is, right?
As soon as I cleaned it
It's not difficult to aim, right? But what happens is like when you're dripping it, when you finish, it dribbles.
So why don't you take a sheet of toilet paper and wipe it off?
No, I'm not saying me in particular. I don't dribble it, but I know how it could easily be done.
So why doesn't, when one dribbles, why doesn't one take a tiny little toilet paper? You're like, because I cleaned it last week.
Well, because maybe they're just too busy sort of just making sure that they're looking at their willy and just making sure that it's dribble free, and then just zip it up and that's it. They just flush it and that's it.
Jay's right arm there, giving it a bit of the old jiggle. And this afternoon, the housemates were given the final part of their chain task. Each pair had to type a 500-word story, which each housemate typing alternate letters. Here's how they got on.
Housemates, for today's test, each pair must compose and type a story. Each pair that successfully completes the test will each receive one part. Each pair must compose a story of at least 500 words in length.
The day. Space.
Bit of Murder, She Wrote action going on there, and that was Little Brother's big news. Thank you very much. OK, this week the housemates' weekly task has involved them being chained together. I think it's safe to say some of them are handling it slightly better than others. With that in mind, today's cool BBLB is, if you could be chained to a housemate for 3 days, who would it be and why? No naughty reasons. Here's how to get in touch. So anyway, can what the housemates consume really be responsible for their moods? Here to tell us is Dr. Gillian McKeith from Channel 4's You Are What You Eat. Hello, Gillian. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm looking forward to this. How does someone's diet affect their behaviour?
In every way. It affects
Is it that drastic?
It is. It affects your happiness, if you're sad, if you're grumpy, if you have energy, if you sleep well.
OK, so give me some examples there. If I'm eating lots of carbs, what would normally happen? I get tired, or...?
Well, it depends if you're exercising as well. It depends what kind of carbs they are. Like Michelle, for example, on the show, has been eating mainly white potatoes and lots of pasta, which are kind of stopping her up a bit. The white potatoes have a sugar release that is higher than other types of potatoes, like sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And the pasta is going to take a long time to digest. So unless she exercises more, she will gain weight.
Sure. And mood-wise, when people talk about comfort food, and people always say, oh, rice pudding or mashed potatoes and stuff, that's just food that's going to make them happy in the short term, is it?
Possibly. Rice, brown rice, can make you happy.
That's a comfort food?
It is.
Brown rice?
Rice pudding, it is. Because it's full of B vitamins that just help your brain release happy chemicals. You should try it.
OK, well, I will
That's what Jason used to do, actually.
Really?
Because he's a right grump, isn't he?
Yes, he is. OK, well, we've got the housemates shopping list from week 8.
OK.
This looks very healthy, but talk us through it. You've
I have
picked
to
out
tell
a
you,
couple of things.
you have to tell you, of all the Big Brother shows, this is the healthiest group, and
Sure.
they've got Shell to thank for that, actually.
Yep.
But they're too into white bread and toast, and white bread is full of hidden sugar, chemical improvers, and loads of yeast, and that will make you tired and will help you to gain weight. And Michelle's been eating tons of toast.
Wasted calories, white bread, isn't it?
It really is. It's rubbish. Other things they're doing wrong, they're getting vegetables that are frozen and in cans. Lots of hidden sugar in their cans.
Now, just talk us through. I don't want to be a nerd here, but frozen vegetables, is there anything wrong with them? Because some of them picked, them freshly frozen.
Frozen
like
vegetables
peas
are better than no vegetables.
Yes.
But I would rather that they just get fresh, because the fresh are full of what's called food enzymes that give you loads of energy. Once they've been hanging around in the freezer for months on end, they're not going to be as nutrifying.
Really? Oh.
Are you...
Sorry. All I'm thinking about is my own freezer while we're having
I'm not
this
saying you
interview.
can't
I'm
have
thinking,
them,
oh,
just
no.
have more fresh. I mean, what else are they going to do all day? Why do they need frozen?
Is it Big Brother's fault for not giving them enough money then? Maybe they should, because
No.
I assume that fresh vegetables are more expensive.
They're spending too much money on cigarettes.
Yeah.
And also the white bread, and too much on the... Where else? I saw some
Sausages up there?
sausages, yeah, up
Yeah.
at the top. They could change the spending habits and get a lot more fresh in there.
But 140 on lemons and 160 on limes, so they're not going to get scurvy. Which
Why
is a
does
good
she
thing.
need all these lemons and limes?
Okay,
I
now,
think they've got a lot of acid in their stomach.
well, their
after all that.
digestive problems have been rampant in the
That's
house.
thanks to Shell, the way she is cooking. I think it's part of her hidden plan.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
What was that? Me. A fan!
Jason!
Did you hear about that? Oh my God.
Darling.
Oh, Have you just let one off?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
you have trunken it is
know, I
rotten. It is rotten.
Jason!
Night, mate.
Not mate.
Jason's disgusting.
Right.
Apart from the excess wind, what other diet-related problems do you think they've had?
Tiredness,
Yeah.
moodiness, depression. Jason is really down in the dumps. He needs a lot more berries in his diet. That would help him feel happier. And also some green vegetables. They don't have enough green vegetables in their diet. The board has gone.
Sure, yeah. I don't know where it went.
Disappeared.
Sorry. Someone ate it.
It's Shell's cooking. I think it's part of her plan. I'm telling you, I would do this too if I wanted to win.
So she's loading them up with pulses and stuff like that.
No, she's mixing too many food groups,
Right.
and that's causing all the burping, the gas, the bloating, and it will cause tiredness and grumpiness too. So, for example, she's got this tuna pasta.
Yeah.
When you eat tuna pasta and follow it by fruit, you will be farting like there's no tomorrow.
Very interesting. Okay. Which housemate's benefited most from what they've eaten, do you think?
I think Stu, because he is eating lots of raw fruits.
If that boy doesn't get a cereal commercial when he comes out of that place, I don't know. There's no justice
And
in it. He eats cereal all the time.
And he's eating varied diet, though. He's eating everything. He's eating nuts, but a lot of raw food, and that's going to give him a lot of energy.
Yeah, well, you've seen that. Okay. In 8 weeks, Nadia's put on 5 pounds. Is that a lot, bearing in mind she's done that?
Not considering she hasn't moved. She'll lose that when she comes out.
Okay. Now, there's some stats here. Michelle has gained a staggering 16 pounds. That's over
Right.
a stone.
Right.
The rest of them have gained 4 pounds on average. Dan, however, has lost 6 pounds. Why has Michelle put on so much more weight than anyone else? Is it her metabolism or what?
One, she hasn't moved. Two, she has a B vitamin deficiency, and I know this because she's always gnawing at her nails.
Right.
And that means that her metabolism will have slowed down quite a bit.
So what does she need to eat to
She
get
needs
up those
brown
Bs?
rice, lots of green vegetables, and she just sticks to potatoes, toast,
Yeah.
white bread, and pasta.
Okay.
That's why she's gained the weight.
And what about Dan? Why has he lost weight?
Because he does a lot of exercise outside of the house. He does something called jiu-jitsu,
Yep.
and he does a lot of muscle building. He's lost some of that muscle, that's all that is.
Okay, next couple of days are going to be very emotional in the house.
Right.
With that in mind, what kind of food should they be putting on the last week's shopping list?
Cucumbers.
Why cucumbers?
Because they contain nutrients that calm the body down, that help feed the body happy chemicals. fruits, berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries.
Raspberries are my favourite berries.
That'd be the
I'm over the moon
greatest
about that.
thing to have them all eating, especially Jason, because he's a right crotch.
Yeah, OK. Brilliant. Gillian, thank you very much, everyone. OK, you're joining us for Cool BBLB later on. After the break, we're going to be finding out who is going to win the chance to be the voice of Big Brother next week in Big Brother's best ever competition. It's a guarantee. And the slick man speaks again. We'll see you in 3. Hey you, welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. Coming up, we're going to be revealing the code hidden in the Big Brother title sequence. Very, very interesting. But first, ladies, it's time for another edition of The Slick Man Speaks. Yeah, yeah.
Good evening, my scholars, and welcome once again to The Slick Man Speaks. Thus far, I've brought you the meaning of 2 Victorisms, shizzle my nizzle, and talking grease, talking grime. Today I'll be defining another little gem. It goes something like this. Pop, 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 pop. This Victorism is a sign of approval. When one is particularly pleased with a certain situation, one should emit a series of put sounds. Each put should be punctuated with an exclamation mark and repeated until the desired result is achieved, or you get out of breath. Another important element of a successful put session is the shape of one's body. Firstly, your arms should be bowed thus, and then your hands styled thus. Combine all of these elements and you have pop, 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 pop. That's all until tomorrow's instalment of The Slick Man Speaks. Easy now.
That was ace. OK, several weeks ago we launched Big Brother's best ever competition. Not a guarantee. The first challenge was to break the code in the title sequence. The prize is a biggie, to become the voice of Big Brother. Here's a quick reminder. Here we go. All right, there's a big eye there. I have no idea what the code is, I have to say. Well, I know now, but I didn't at the time. Big camera there, big eyes, capillaries going on there, lots of numbers. I suppose it's something to do with numbers. Big dog, everyone loves the big dog. And then, of course, Big Brother's little brother. No idea. We were inundated with thousands of answers, most of which were wrong, thanks to everyone who entered, however. These are just 5 of the incorrect things you thought Big Brother had cleverly hidden in the title sequence. 1, the eye of the tiger. 2nd, how much is that doggy in the window? Number 3, which is my favourite, I love dogs. Fantastic code. 4, it goes through the eye of a needle. And 5, weirdly, Cameron. So, how do you break the code? If you still haven't got it, I'll put you out of your misery. Each number represents a letter in the alphabet. So 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, and so on. I can now reveal the code answer is. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So here we go. Who? So up here we've got 23, 8, 15, 23 being W, 8 being H, and 15 being O. Said. So I can look at the next one. Where is it? Said is 19194. Life. Where's life? I think we're messing up somewhat, and they're messing me around. Where's life? Oh, life 12965. Was. Where's was? There we go. 23119. And fair. Lastly is 61918. Who said life was fair? How, in the name of God, did 200 of you get the right answer? You did. Congratulations. Our judges have selected 4 of those people to compete in today's final round. Don't know who these judges are. Never even met them. But in true Big Brother style, you will not see their faces. You will know them only as Voice A, Voice B, Voice C, and Voice D. Hello there, voices. How are you?
Hi,
Interesting. Sound very authoritarian. We've set up our very own diary room. Victor, who spent a total of 22 hours, 21 minutes in the diary room, is going to present each of our competitors with a realistic Big Brother dilemma, and they must advise him on what he should do. Each competitor must sound and act as much like Big Brother as possible. That's the point. They must call Victor to the diary room and ask him how he's feeling today. We're looking for the person who is most realistic. Hello, Voice A.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Excellent. Are you ready?
Yep.
OK. Yep. Big Brother didn't say yep. OK, off you go.
This is Big Brother. Would Victor please come to the diary room? Hello, Victor. How
Hello,
are you
Big
feeling
Brother.
today?
Hello, Big Brother. I'm having a particularly bad day. It's rubbish. I'm a jungle cat and I'm on my own.
Victor, have you discussed your thoughts with your fellow housemates?
No, because I'm a jungle cat and I'm on my own.
Perhaps, Victor, if you went and spoke to your fellow housemates, you wouldn't feel so lonely.
It's mainly because I've been neutered recently, that's why.
OK, thank you very much, voice A.
Thank you, Victor.
Pretty tough one there, Victor. Playing around. OK, next up is voice B. Hello, voice B.
Hi, Dermot.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Not bad at all. Ooh, chucking that question back at me. Interesting. OK, voice B, your time starts now.
This is Big Brother. Can Victor please come to the diary room?
Hello, Big Brother.
Hi, Victor. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really bad about nominating Dan and Nadia. Can I go and talk to them about it?
Victor, you know the rules of Big Brother when you entered the house.
Yeah, but I always want to discuss nominations.
Is there anything else you would like to ask Big Brother?
Yes. What are you wearing? Is it
And there we
something
go.
slinky?
Thank you a lot, Victor. Thanks, voice B. It was a great victory this week. OK, voice C, how you feeling?
Hi, Dermy.
Oh, dear God. Voice C, your time starts now.
This is Big Brother. Can Victor please come to the diary room?
Hello, Big Brother.
How are you feeling today, Victor?
Hello, Big Brother. I'm annoyed the housemates are doing the shopping list and they won't let me order pineapple chunks.
Why do you see fit to order pineapple chunks every time we have a shopping list?
Because I always want to pile on more pounds.
There we go. Quite an argumentative Big Brother there. OK, lastly, voice D. Hello, voice D.
Hello, Dermot.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Lovely stuff. OK, voice D, your time starts now.
This is Big Brother. Could Victor please come to the diary room?
Hello, Big Brother.
Hello, Victor. How are you feeling today?
Please, can I have some more malt drink? There isn't any left. I need it to help me sleep. If I don't get any, I'll get the sniffles.
Housemates are provided with a list of shopping you can buy. If there's no malt drink on the shopping list, Big Brother cannot provide it to you.
But I'm going to get the sniffles, like.
Big Brother suggests there are other drinks that might be able to prevent you from getting the sniffles, Victor.
Like what?
Like
All
a cup
right,
of
enough.
tea.
Thank you very much, voice D. OK, thanks to all our voices. Thanks a lot to Victor as well. Big fan. OK, in true Big Brother style, you decide who should be the voice of Big Brother. Remember, we're looking for the one who sounds the most realistic. We're going to run a text poll. So, who's it going to be? Here's how you vote. All right, only 2.5 minutes on today's Cool BBLB, which is, if you had to be chained to a housemate for 3 days, who would it be and why? Let's get through as many as we possibly can. Joining us, Victor, and, of course, Dr. Gillian. Let's go straight to the phones. Kate in Eastbourne. Hello, Kate.
Hi, delicious Dermot. How you doing?
Go for it, Kate.
Hiya. I want to be chained to Jason.
Why do you want to be chained to Jason?
Well, I want to help him resurrect the jungle cat,
Yeah.
and I want to conclude with him and find out how on earth we're going to get rid of Michelle and save Stuart. Because there used to be a man in there, and there's not anymore.
Oh, what do you got to say about that?
Bad idea.
Why?
Because his digestion is so terrible that he's going to smell putrid. I wouldn't want to go near him.
He is
Especially with a chain.
He apparently smells putrid. Does he smell putrid?
Stuart.
Oh, just take a peg
no.
with me.
No, oh, Jason, no,
Jason,
Jason.
wake up.
Jason smells really good.
Oh, you've been that close.
No, he was one of my jungle cats, but, you know, even though we were wild cats, we were sweet-smelling cats. So.
Sweet-smelling cats. All right,
Somehow I
thanks a lot.
doubt it with all that gas.
Oh,
I saw the,
find out.
The gas
saw the
man.
video.
Andrew from Wimbledon. Hello, Andrew.
Hi. Yeah, I would pick Shell.
Why
Because
Shell?
I would want to expose her as Victor's tried. But it seems that Dr. Gillian's done this already.
Yeah.
With her with the food.
Shell's game plan.
Right.
Do you think being chained to Shell, you could work out what the game plan was?
Yeah, because I think she's just trying to be slippery, trying to get Stu on her side. I mean, you know, and everything. The way she's approaching it. I mean, it's very clever.
It's very clever. You
She's
like it?
She's very clever.
It is very clever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure about the food there.
Okay. Do you think there's a game plan with Shell?
Yeah, it's just to cry as much as possible and cry your way into the final week, innit? And it's working, so...
Always glad when I ask you these questions. Okay, next up, Bridget from Chesterfield. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Bridget, hello.
Hi, Dermot.
You all right?
I'd like to be chained to Michelle because I'd like to wind her up and take her away from Stuart as much as possible and try to save Stuart from Michelle.
How'd you do that?
Well, I don't know really. Probably try and take her away from him and wherever he and Shell are, go in the opposite direction, just try and wind her up as much as possible.
Wouldn't it be more fun to get chained to Stu? If you know what I mean, Bridget?
I'm not going to answer that one.
Okay. Thanks a lot to all our callers. OK, there are 6 people up for eviction on Friday. Which one goes? You decide. These are the numbers to call. OK, the time has come to find out who will become the first member of the public ever to be the voice of Big Brother. The votes have been counted. I can now reveal the winner is... Oh, look at that. It's a nice effect. .67% is voice B, Judith from Helmet Hempstead. Well done, Judith. Congratulations, Judith. Joining us next Tuesday. That's all we've got time for today. We're back tomorrow at 6. Take care. Have a good night. Well done, guys.